I want to thank DJ Mario for coming through. He always comes through every time. It doesn't matter what is happening. I want to thank him for his dedication and hard work. I also want to thank him for everything that he does in the community. And I also want to thank Danny Gadeen. He is such an amazing man. I want to thank Marlon Rice for the use of the building. And I want to thank Joy Renault. She, man, helped me so much today. Thank you, Joy. I want to thank Patrick. And I also want to thank everyone that came and is coming to support. Thank you again. And let's forget not Shabazz. Come on, Shabazz. How you doing, Shabazz?
I'm doing wonderful. This is a magnificent event. I love it. It's great. The community is treated to a wonderful, wonderful event. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Really?
Yes,
so, Shabazz, what do you do?
I also do events. I do events at LIU, Long Island University. I've had Brother Kaba and also Dr. Umar. They've been there in the past, and I'm going to be doing some more in 2025, so stay tuned, everyone. And Sister Colette, it's an honor to work with you. You're a wonderful sister.
Thank you so very much.
All right.
Where can you be
You can
found?
look me Shabazz Wilson on Facebook and on Instagram. Shabazz Wilson also. K Shabazz 7. K, letter K, Shabazz 7. I'm on Instagram and I'm also on Facebook. But check me out. I'm going to be posting everything up on it. Thank you.
Yes. So we have.
First of all, give Sister Colette a hand. She put this whole thing together right here.
So we have some certificates that we're going to be giving out. But while we're getting the certificates ready, we have G-Money from New Jack City in the building. So he has a couple of words, and then we also have Shaka Fayer, who deals with the PTSD of the black man on a regular basis. He is a mental health specialist. Well, you can say that. And so, G-Money, if you could speak, and then have him speak.
Right before I pass Brother G-Money the phone, some of you asked about my book, Black Parent Advocate. It's in the back. Sister Tamika, where are you? Raise your hand. So that little window, if you want to get a copy of the book, you can pay with PayPal, Apple Pay, Zelle, Venmo, credit card, cash, check, however you want to. I'll sign them at the end, and when we're completely done, because we're not going to interrupt my elders when they talk. When we're completely done, if anybody wants to grab a photo with Dr. Umar, we can do that too. Black power.
Before we do that, we want to give you this certificate, Dr. Umar. The Prince of Pan-Africanism. On the second day.
Can we get a big face in this way?
Look this way.
All right, man. You guys have done a great job here today.
I gotta ask you this question.
Uh-oh, you can make me go back to the Apollo days in a minute, man.
This is a general question.
You've been talking all night, man.
It's not something I can ask you and you give me the answer. It's a general question. When an athlete doesn't perform in a professional venue, they send him to a psychiatrist to get his head right so he can play better. But they're not preparing him for the world. And it's the same thing with us going to a psychological professional. He can make us feel good, but we still got to deal with that. And we haven't learned how to deal with that. So no matter what they put in our head, we still got to deal with that. There's no solution. That's one. Number two, I don't know how true this is, but I've done some research. 80% of women initiate divorce. 80%.
Oh,
And I want to know,
got a lot of
how do we,
questions
the
tonight,
question
man.
is, no, the question is, how do we get around that?
I'm gonna tell you in a minute.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you in a minute, man. Listen, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing, man? Listen, I traveled a little ways to get here, man, just to share a little love with y'all. How about all the pretty people giving themselves a round of applause? Okay, not all the ugly people. That's right, you know who you are. I ain't gonna point you out. Listen, let me introduce myself to most of y'all who don't know me. My name is G Money. Most of y'all know the name by Hollywood's betrayal of how they created New Jack City and how it all began. Well, first of all, most of that stuff is fictional. For you young people, you know, Hollywood told you their vision. You know, first of all, they killed me off in the movie. Alan Payne betrayed me in the movie New Jack City. I'm grateful to be here today to give you some information, but it was a pleasure here being on the same bill with Dr. Umar Johnson tonight, man, which is pretty like a hard way to act and follow, but I'm not here to compete. I just want to tell you guys that, you know, Hollywood thought that New Jack City, they exploited the era of the drug pandemic. They can take an Italian gangster, make people love, mimic, and idolize them, you know? And, you know, at the time, you know, Hollywood, how can I put it? They never made a black movie so immortalized as they made New Jack City. Nino Brown's been locked up for 40 years, you know, thank God. He went left, I went right, but God had a better plan. I went from gangster to God. You know, I turned my life over to God September 9th, 1999. I never thought I'd have an opportunity to be doing the things that I'm doing today. I'm living my best life. I ain't gonna tell you everything, but I'm living my best life. You know, I still got some of them twins, you know. I'm gonna be serious. But, you know, I see that emotions are ruling the majority of people today. Emotions is designed to move you in a direction, away and out and away from your true identity to where you could have life, to live your life in the best you can. Forget about how Hollywood portrayed the movie. I'm getting ready to do a television series to tell how it all began, how I met Nino Brown, how we became the infamous CMB. It wasn't the Nino Brown brothers, it was the Cash Money brothers. Had I not been educated through Howard Hughes, Cardinal, Rockefeller, Bird Banks, Woodrow Wilson, I wouldn't be here today. I kept a low key, thank God, you know, I never killed nobody, but I did have my share of beating them up. You know, so through the grace of God, I'm here today. Through my sister Colette, who gave me an opportunity to come through. I didn't have the time. I came from Maryland. I'm from Harlem. I grew up in Harlem, but I'm retired, living my best life. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you, you know what I'm saying. But I'm gonna make it short and make it brief, so you guys can get an opportunity to have absorbed some of the information that you got earlier today, which I was definitely grateful that I came to hear Dr. Umar and his interpretation of how life is for a lot of you sisters today, and for you, a lot of the young kids. First of all, you don't get caught holding the bag. Drugs is not the way to go. You don't have to sell drugs in order to make money. You don't have to become a rapper to make money. I am the president and CEO of the New Jack Empire. I built an empire from the corporation with so many great people that gave me an opportunity to start out with professional business and do it legal now. Now I'm legal, and I'm telling you, I feel so much better than running from the police, the FBI, the CIA, and I survived the game, but I can't take any of the glory. I never made it without the cooperation of other people. And God had a better plan for me. And I just want to ask y'all a question since, how many of y'all remember New Jack City?
Just watched it again last night.
Well, I got to ask you a question. Am I not my brother's keeper? I say, am I not my brother's keeper? All right, listen, thank you very much for having me to come. And, you know, it's a pleasure to be here today. And a lot of times, you know, I wouldn't be here if it hadn't been for the grace of God. You know, I give God the glory. I take no credit for any of the lifestyle that I live, because if it hadn't been for him, I wouldn't be here today. So thank God for it.
We want to give out one more certificate. Danny the Dean.
Thank you, sir.
Danny, did he already leave? It looks like he did.
Danny. Yeah, Danny, old school. My name by Danny no more. Johnny, Michael.
Get out of here.
Okay, I want to give this certificate of excellence to Daniel Dean for community partnership and valor at the second annual men's conference, December 15, 2024. Tell them a little bit about what you do, Danny. You are one of the most amazing men that's out there. He is a violence interrupter. He is also, his son was killed in the streets. He made men elevating leadership. He has done so much in the community. He's one of the reasons why I'm doing this today. This is the second year doing it, and he was here. I'm just so grateful for Danny. Danny is like one of the elders that is an amazing man. I was my privilege to meet him.
Now your flowers. Now your flowers.
Thank y'all. Listen, what I want to say is that everything I did with MEL, Men Elevating Leadership, I got partners all in the hallway. I got Naira, they sitting right here. I got brothers in this room that we meet, Kevin Parker, Schools. It never was me. It was always all of us. And that's why events like this is important to me. That's why if somebody asks me something, I done already called down to Virginia, brother, about the farming. You know, I mean, how do we walk through this earth and learn things and not pass them on? How do we put a price on everything that we know when somebody gave you something probably when they didn't have anything? So I just want to thank y'all for this, but it's really not about me. I just want to thank y'all for allowing me to walk this earth and in the name of my son and my organization to do the things that we need to do. And to my brothers, please, reach back and grab the young men. There's some young men in here that play football in Bed-Stuy, and they spoke about their coach. I met him. He's no longer here with us, but he's here with us. And I'm dating my age because when the brother said, I took his pictures, I'm like, I'm feeling real old now, you know. But life is good, but I don't know how it would be without y'all. So please let all of us get together, man, and do what we have to do. 2025 is gonna be a little different than 2024.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother.
All right?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. This is Shaka Fire from Assemblywoman Monique Chamberlain's office.
Wait, we got to end with prayer. We don't just leave out of here like that.
We're not finished yet. Go ahead, Shaka.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
All right, my name is Shaka Fair. I thank all of you. Every time I see so many people coming together for mental health, I'm excited. Because in terms of the black community, most of the time we don't do anything productive in terms of our mental health. I spoke to a brother and I asked him how he is doing and getting through all of the things he's going through. He told me Hennessy and weed. And that is what a lot of brothers are looking to do to get rid of whatever issues that they are going through. One of the things young people say, they got these nice and catchy little slogans. So, you know, you hear them say, life be lifing. You know, the math ain't mathin'. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce something to that. With mental health, it's when the brain don't be braining. Okay? So what happens is our brain is supposed to control everything in our bodies. All of the feelings that we have, it's a whole spectrum. We're supposed to have every single feeling underneath this earth. But what becomes problematic is when we get stuck with one channel and can't change the channel in our brains on our own. So our brain is not controlling the things that we need for it to control. That's one of the times that you know that you can benefit from mental health services. Most of the times people also say they see someone talking to themselves on the street and they say, oh, mental health is real. Well, mental health is real, but mental health is the entire gamut of health. It's not just when things are adverse, which is when things are not going and working out the way that they need to work out. So mental health is the entire gamut. It speaks to the health of an individual. When we are talking about physical health, most people can see whether a person is physically active and they say, oh, this brother's in good shape, he's got good physical health. He might be able to run a marathon, he might be able to do some other things, which is the barometer or the criteria for you to decide whether this person is. But when it comes to mental health, it's not like we have a sign on top of our forehead that tells you exactly what it is that we are dealing with. A lot of the times we find out what we are dealing with during a period of crisis. When we have that crisis, that reaction, sometimes we have these situations where the punishment doesn't fit the crime. All of us at some point display some adverse mental health. Let me give you an example. Has someone ever said something to you and you completely bite their head off and then say, wow, I had all of that in me, I really didn't mean that. Oh, thank you.
That lets us know, big difference, huh? That lets us know that we had a lot inside of us. The whole job of mental health is to get everything that's inside of you out. If we keep everything inside, there is a small capacity that we have to hold on to it. We know that if we continue to blow air into a balloon, what happens? It pops. Why? Because the balloon only can hold a certain amount of air. We also can only hold a certain amount inside of ourselves, and we pop as well. Not like the balloon, but we pop in other ways. So one of the things that we do in mental health is we try to bring things out of you. There is a lot more room outside of you than there is inside of you. The saying educate is from a Latin word meaning educe, and that means to bring out of you. So you all have everything that you need in order for you to be successful in whatever problem that you are having. It just has to be brought out of you. This is why you need a mental health professional to bring those things out of you, or someone else, because you can't judge yourself. You are one reference point, and in order to look at something else, you have to have two reference points to compare. So it's important. So it's important for us to bring those things out inside of us outside. That's where a mental health professional can be very helpful. But as Dr. Umar said, knowing who you are and what your purpose is one of the best ways of dealing with whatever you're going through. If you don't know why you were created, that's the time for you to come and find out exactly. And once again, we as mental health professionals, we don't have a magician. We don't have a magic wand, but we pull what is already inside of you out. You just have to come and do the work. Thank you so much. One more thing, I'm sorry. I am a black mental health clinician here in Brooklyn, in Bed-Stuy. A black mental health clinician is extremely hard to find. We got this brother here who's also a clinical social worker. Just want to give him a shout out real quick. But if any of you can find another one, I would tell you to play lotto, okay? Because we are very few and far in between. And if especially another brother who is also conscious, now we're dealing with a whole nother animal. Thank you so, one more thing.
Where can you be found?
I was just about to say that. You can give me a call at 718-304-1111.
718-304-1114. I'm going to say that again. 718-304-1114. All of my services are virtual or telephone. I do take insurance as well. See me after this. Thank you. Have a great day.
What's your name?
Chaka Fair.
Lady Ira? Lady Ira. They came from New Jersey. Okay? Orange, and East Orange.
Thank you, Colette, my colleague. Good evening, each and every one. My name is Lady Ira. It's an honor for me to be here to meet with Dr. Umar. You know, I came from New Jersey. It took us like 3 hours to get here, but we had to be here. Although I know it's for men. You know, I'm a woman. Man is in me too. Woman, you know what I mean? If I had to squeeze into the door, choose my good friend. She's in my organization. I am Lady Ira. I have an organization in New Jersey by the name of Guyana American Heritage Foundation and the Caribbean American Family Fund Day. We just had an event with over 10,000 people, but that's it. But I want to ask a question, Doctor. I know that you're one of our biggest, most influential person for us, for our color. And I'm asking if you could try to set up some young socialist movements in different areas with the leaders that you already have on the ground. I'm a leader, there's many other leaders, but not just talk about it, we want some movements. You know what I mean? Real movements. We want leaders. A leader would identify a problem, but a good leader would be able to know how to fix that problem too. And they're not going to be a good leader until they execute the plan to fix the problem. So we know all the problems. People could tell you this, that, and that, but we want to fix that problem. We don't want to hear about the problem. Everybody knows about the problem. What are we going to do to fix the problem? And when are we going to fix the problem? It's now. So I'm offering our organization in New Jersey to set up some kind of a organization. Don't matter what it is, if it's true virtual, we have the place. I work for the Senator of New Jersey. In New Jersey, East Orange, I'm in East Orange, New York. I work for the Senator Timberlake. And we want you because you're going to be our influence. You're the godfather. We want you to be there to steer us and show us how to set up a young socialist movement so that we could curb all these issues. We could do it. We have the power to do it, but we need help. People like Doctor. So we're here as leaders on the ground to start working with you. Okay, so that's what I could say. And I know Colette over here, and there's lots of leaders in this room that would like to do the same thing, but we need help. You agree with me? Yeah. We need help on the ground. We just don't need to walk out of here and then we just heard these things. It's nice things, but we want to execute a plan. Absolutely. Thank you so much. That's all I want to say. Thank you so much, my sister.
You're welcome, my love.
It's actually
Okay.
mine, so I have yours.
I think he wants to give something to Doctor.
Yeah, we got a time straight.
Yes, I know.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Say what it is.
Oh, man, you made this.
No, we looking at the job I work at.
Oh, man. Thank you. Tell them what it is, Bob. Tell them what it is.
That's the black history of what we do in Connecticut. That book right there. I had calendars. Here go one of the calendars. Here go. I had. I'm nervous up here.
It's all right, bro. It's all right. It's good.
That's what we made when he was 17 years old. Just the calendar, right? But I thought I put him in my car.
Ah, gotcha.
You know?
Gotcha.
But this is part of it right here.
Gotcha. Wow. Wow.
That's the Negro League when it first, before the Major League came.
Wow.
That's all the black teams, what they had. Yeah, I'm out of Connecticut. I was born get here, you know. I came late, but
You made it, brother. You made it. You made it here. You made it. You made it. Connecticut, Jersey.
I was desperate to get him the book and the calendar, but I left the calendars in another car. And I was just running. That's why I'm still sweating.
You didn't run all the way here, did you? Hope you didn't run here.
Can we get a picture right quick?
Somebody take the picture. Colette, take the picture. Somebody take the picture of him. Man ran all the way from Connecticut with the photo right.
They got to run back.
Yeah. Somebody get the he happy. He happy, I guess he happy, right?
That dude is tired.
Everything's a damn selfish.
All right, so we're gonna have prayer before we go. Okay.
Does Dr. Moore want to make a final statement?
Nah, we good. Yeah. So before we leave, everybody, just be cool 2 seconds before we leave. Same way we came in here, same way we're gonna get out of here. Came in here with prayer, so we're gonna get out of here with prayer. But before we get out of here with prayer, blackmanssafehaven.com.
Happy holidays from DJ Mario TV.
This party is whack.
Aw, don't say that. Your friends are coming soon.
Are you ready?
It's DJ Mario!
F-U-N spells!
Fun! DJ Mario and video!
I'm sorry. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to rock. I'm gonna be up there. All right? Trust me on that one. Peace.
Hi, how you doing, Mario? Mario is the greatest. I love your music. You did my daughter Sue Christine, and I'm glad to see you at every Golden Globe show. Bye. Love you.
Thank you. I'm having a great time here at St. A's. We're having a great time. The fights are great. The kids, they got their heart into it. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Shout out.
Okay. To the best Monsignor in the world, Martini Casado.
You know it, you know it.
That's it. Say no more.
Show me the money. Say some money.
We love our Monsignor. St. A's has it made.
In the shade.
Probably the best DJ in all of Brooklyn. Okay, Mario, the best. Say something about yourself. I don't take any credit. All credit goes to you. I'm covered. That was here mad early. Whose birthday?
Mine's.
Mine. It's yours too, right?
Congratulations, Dino. We love you. You did a good job, baby. Love you. I love you too. Congrats, Dino. We're so happy for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, baby. Congratulations, Dino. Did your Mario?
Hey everybody, it's your girl Lunell here at the red carpet at the LOL Comedy Honors. Shout out to Tina Graham, the godmother of comedy, and DJ Mario TV.
Hi, this is Colette Boston from Community Connection. Thank you for joining us. You're getting ready to, from 3 o'clock to 7 p.m., have Dr. Kaba Kamini, and then we're also going to have Dr. Umar. G Money is going to be in the place, as well as Shaka Flyer and Joseph C. Grant and Senator Kevin Parker. Danny Goodine will be in the building as well as the 100 men in law enforcement. We are looking forward to having a tremendous event. This is geared for men, and we are here for it. We look forward to having you join us. Make sure you buy your tickets early. If you cannot buy them early, buy them at the door. Hope to see you soon. I can be reached at caboston37@yahoo.com. I can also be reached at our Facebook with Colette Boston, Shifting the Paradigm, Community Connection, In the Know. And I can also be reached on Instagram, Shifting Paradigms and Colette Boston. I hope that you will reach out to me and that we can work together in the future. My number is 661-319-4664. Be well and do well.
Call them and have, you have your conversation, whatever you want to have. They have counselors, psychologists, psychiatrists, blackmansafehaven.com. Brother Abu has a program. Please see Brother Abu before you leave. He has a program that he would want you guys to get involved with. If you haven't gotten Dr. Umar's book, his book is for sale in the back. So make sure, if you want to make sure you grab that, go in the back and get that book. Is there anything else anybody want to say before we close out of here?
I just wanted to say one thing. I'm a teacher in Brownsville. Me and my friend, we're teachers in Brooklyn, Brownsville, and Sin. And the one thing I see in here is a lot of unity. I appreciate Dr. Umar for coming out. Yep. But I think the one thing we really missing, and what I got from this situation, is we gotta implement more love for each other, right? Love is gonna be the thing that's gonna get us through this. We all know we got anxiety, we all know we got pain, and we overcame 400 years of slavery. We understand that at this point. But to come up with a solution, everybody in this room has a solution. So before we leave out of here, we should get emails, we should get numbers, and we should actually use the resources in here to make the world a better place. Because the one thing the kids I see every day that they need in school is unconditional love. All the kids that I come across, when I give them that unconditional love, I'm able to get that respect and that the best out of them. So we need to be ambassadors of giving more love within our community, and I think that's what will make the world a better place. Thank you so much for everything.
Listen guys, here's the time and space right now. What we're gonna do quickly, let's come up and give the doctor some photos. We want to do photos now, books to the back. We have the time restraint, we gotta get out of here. Let's get the photos.
Dr. Kaba Kamini.
Yes, my sister Colette.
How are you?
I am doing excellent, my sister. What a wonderful conference we're having.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I see you have melanin on there.
That's the conversation.
Wow.
Yep.
So I have, you have been doing this for a while.
Yes.
What keeps you coming back?
The energy of the success. I see success. Like what we had in that room there with brothers coming together. I see success. Success energizes me.
That's such a well-said statement.
And it's important that we understand this. We're going to get there. We just got to keep on keeping on. It ain't over till we win. That's our thought process. I have the spirit of Harriet Tubman. Harriet
like
Tubman
that.
say it's going to happen. And she never gave up. And if she didn't give up, I certainly can't give up.
Well said, well said. I see that your grandson wants to follow in your footsteps.
Okay. Yes. Just as an example. You know, really with my children, his mother I used to bring with me also to different places that I would go. And my thing is to build dynasties and to bring family with you where you go. And just develop. This is my latest book, Carbon Before Melanin. And to be an example for my family as to what I do. Whatever they choose to do. His mom is a phenomenal banker. He has an aunt, younger sister, to his mother. She's a social worker. And our son, his uncle, is a textpert. He's a videographer. He's an educator also. But I never made my children follow in my footsteps. I just wanted to be an example to show them the success. So bringing my grandson with me where we go creates that atmosphere where he's with me, he understands our people, and he will be able to interact with them in a very positive manner.
I like that, I like that. I know you have to go somewhere. I don't want to keep you. How much is the book?
This book is $35. And I tell people, please go to my website, www.kabakamene.com. Or you can go to the link in my bio on Instagram. My Instagram is Kabakamene, Kabakamene. And you can go to the link and you can download any of the materials that you're interested in. Because I've got a lot of things up there also.
I would like to get one of the books.
Absolutely, my sister.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shout outs to DJ Mario and Video for coming out to this event, rocking it out. They do so amazing. He's so well. Great MC, great DJ. You gotta come. He's always giving away free cool stuff. Like he just gave me a Polaroid camera. I don't know if you guys like digital, film, all that. He's amazing. Come out for the music, come out for the vibes, and most importantly, the free stuff, because he got it. Peace, y'all.